For my intro, I don't really want to say anything. I just really want to talk about how much I love this film so much. So yeah, let's just get into the review. So Moonlight is directed by Barry Jenkins, and it's also written by Barry Jenkins, and it's split into 3 acts. It tells the story of a boy named Chiron, and you can see him, essentially the first third of the movie is him as a kid, the second third is him as a teenager, and the last third is him as a full-grown adult. Going into this film, I saw it very recently. I had a lot of high expectations. Everyone's been saying this is one of the best films of the year. It's gonna win Best Picture. It's better than La La Land.
Oh my.
It's amazing. It's everything. This film exceeded my expectations. It's so damn good. Because of how everyone was saying it's gonna be so good, I was really trying to look for flaws. Maybe, you know, the camera wasn't used right. Maybe one of the actors delivers a line in a weird way, maybe, you know, something, right? Nothing was wrong with this film. This is as close to perfect as a film can get. The technical aspects of this film, cinematography, sound design, score, script, everything is perfect. All the performances from all 3 actors playing Chiron, Mahershala Ali, Naomi Harris, perfect. Every actor, the best way to describe how every actor did in this film was they did exactly what they needed to do, how they needed to do it, and then some. Barry Jenkins as a director, oh my god, he's got a really long and prosperous career ahead of him, I can tell, because he just kind of charges through like a machine. Every single scene in this film is so meticulously crafted. There's so much attention to detail. There's so much care and effort that goes into the crafting of every single frame in this film. Like Manchester by the Sea, like Hacksaw Ridge, like all the other Best Picture nominees, or most of them that have come out that I've reviewed, this script feels so incredibly real, so raw, so genuine. And even though this movie has a lot of scenes that some would call dreamlike and very sort of euphoric, it still has a sense of realism, and it's very grounded. It's very real. It doesn't feel over the top or exaggerated. And a lot of people have been comparing this film to Boyhood, another film that I really loved. I think Boyhood, in my opinion, is an A+ film. I haven't reviewed Boyhood. I might do if you guys want me to, but I feel like this film, some elements of this film are actually better than Boyhood. For example, the main character in Boyhood, let's just be honest, the guy lives a pretty average life. He lives a pretty easy life. There's nothing like too hard about his life, right? Whereas this guy, Chiron, the main character in Moonlight, his life is like depressing. Like his mom's like a drug addict, and like he doesn't have a dad, and he's like getting beat up at school, and like he's gay. He's like dealing with how like his sexuality. Like this guy goes through a lot of stuff, like a lot. And seeing him sort of work through those, and seeing him sort of come to terms with who he is extremely intriguing. And Mahershala Ali in this film is really good. I definitely think he deserves the Best Supporting Actor Oscar. And he's kind of this drug dealer who Chiron sort of goes to because he doesn't really feel comfortable living with his mom. He feels comfortable living with Juan, which is the name of Mahershala Ali's character, because he kind of feels sort of at home and he feels safe with this character, and Mahershala Ali sells that very well. Naomi Harris, you may know her from films like Skyfall and Spectre and all that. She's amazing in this movie. I think she gives the best performance I've seen from her, and they filmed all her scenes in like 3 days because of some like weird visa contract thing. But I really want to talk about the 3 actors who play Chiron. Now, when he's a young kid, he's played by Alex R. Hibbert. He's very good, although he doesn't have much dialogue. You can definitely see a lot of emotions and a lot of pain within his eyes. He is very good. Which brings me to Ashton Sanders. He plays Chiron through his teenage years, and he gives, in my opinion, the best performance in this film, and one of the best performances of the year. He was so good in this movie, and I think Chiron through his teenage years is where you see the most character development. He gets betrayed, you see him go through a lot of bad things, and Ashton Sanders is so good. Like I said, this film doesn't have like a huge amount of dialogue. It's not like Manchester by the Sea or like Fences, which is a very dialogue driven film. This does obviously have like the average amount of dialogue. Now, Chiron as like a full-grown man is played by Trevante Rhodes. He was also amazing in this movie. I definitely think you should look out for him maybe being cast as John Stewart Green Lantern. He definitely looks the part. I think he would be very good. He's amazing as well in this movie. And all three of these actors sort of like come together to make what is, in my opinion, one of the best films of the year. Okay, I don't like this film as much as La La Land, simply because I feel like this film may not be as rewatchable simply due to the 3-act structure of it. But it's not a very long film. It's like an hour and 50 minutes. So you guys should definitely check this film out. I'm gonna give Moonlight an A+. So, okay, so I've been dishing out A+, like it's no one's business. La La Land, Moonlight, what else? Hacksaw Ridge, Manchester by the Sea. I've been giving out a lot of A+, and you guys might think, you know, that's a bit ridiculous. But when I see a film that I think deserves praise and deserves recognition, I give them the appropriate score. I definitely think that Moonlight is a near flawless film, so of course it's going to get an A+, but it just so happens that they're all big Oscar films, and Oscar films tend to be amazing, right? So yeah, they're going to get A+. But anyway, guys, please check out Moonlight if you haven't yet. It's an easy watch. It's only an hour and 50. Please check it out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching again. Thank you.